What is up, Oh my god, I am such an idiot. I forgot to connect to Niclas's duck station. Good evening, Ping, by the way.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Chit Show.
Yes, the very much show that this is going to be. All right, we're finally good. Welcome to League matches once again. We got even 2 tonight, which is something I don't think we'll ever have before. We got Niclas and Castor ready on the battlefield to take on each other. It's gonna be Group B. Pin, can you remind everyone of the maps today?
Yes, round 1, we're moving on to Pitch Invasion, everybody's disgusting favourite. It's Australia standoff for round 2, and if we do make it to round 3, it will be square off, so it could potentially be a very long game. It all depends on those first 2 rounds.
Yes, and the thing is, after this one, we'll follow it up with your game against Jax. So we're probably gonna be here a long time, regardless.
Yeah.
So we got Niclas's lineup with Medic, Double Para, Sapper, and Scout. You can give the signal to Niclas to go.
Yeah, meanwhile, Castor's bringing the default lineup: Med, Gren, Para, Scout, Sapper. I think initially he was maybe through his testing hoping to bring the Para second, but when he sent his lineup, it was Med, Gren to start, so he does have to stick with it.
Yeah.
So if Niclas does go first, he could have a massive advantage.
I'm not actually sure whether it was a mistake while writing it down or when he sent it to me. So maybe it was in the intended lineup. But as you can look at the screen right now, we have Group B's ranking. We have Mephisto
Look at those
on top.
graphics.
Yeah. We have Mephisto
Look at
on
me
top.
all the way down there in the bottom of the table. It's Castor going first.
And Niclas is on 3 points as a result of winning the first game with Jax and losing the other 2. Meanwhile, Castor is on 6 points. Oh,
Forgetting about the puddle.
yeah. So this is actually a crucial game for both of them.
It is, yeah. It's anybody's game. I mean, Castor has, like you said, 2 wins and a loss. He's in second. Niclas in 5th with 1 win and 2 losses. So the margin for error is tiny, but Castor starting with the upper hand.
Yeah, Niclas is one of those players where if you had told me that in this Group B he would have the possibility of not qualifying, I would have laughed at you. Definitely, but now he's in 2 defeats already, and he's facing a very tough opponent like Castor, which means that there's a possibility for a 3rd defeat, and people have not qualified with 9 points before, so...
Yeah, it's happened before, and the margins are so tight. I mean, I've got my game, as you mentioned. Oh, hang on, before that happens. Oh my! No, he doesn't make it. That was so close.
He's like one pick. I'm pretty sure like his face is out of bounds right there.
It was like grazing the edge of the map. That's insane.
Wow.
Oh, well, I mean, again, a perfect first 2 turns from Castor, but this is where Niclas can come into his own, collecting the crates and the health.
Yeah. I think he mentioned that, Niclas mentioned that Castor would have the chance of not getting any crates, but with the fact that Castor is going first, his Para in 3rd will actually get a turn.
Yeah, Niclas mentioned he won't get any air bursts, so, I mean, I still feel like he can grab the others, but it just depends on what Castor's priorities are going to be.
Yeah. Oh no!
No! That's, I mean, he gets 7 damage, but that is where the incline can be a real issue.
To be fair, I've never seen it happen on a slope like that. I guess it was just that.
Yeah, sometimes you got to angle it up just a tiny amount. That's so unfortunate. And again, it's a big advantage now for Castor to steal those air bursts. No one going for health just yet. I'll probably save it for later, but he's going to capitalize damage onto that Para. And yeah, he took a hefty chunk. That's actually overshot from Castor, surprisingly.
Yeah, but he manages to get a decent 46 out of it.
Yeah, and now we can break the Momo. Get some damage onto the Med.
Basically the only thing Niclas has left in this game already, because just maybe killing the Grenadier is still an option, but losing that turn is just a huge deal for him.
Yeah, yeah, and that's again. I keep mentioning the word margin, but it's so true. The margin for error is so tiny, especially when it comes to damage.
Yeah.
That's,
Castor himself in commentary has touched this issue recently. It's just the level is getting so high where every single mistake counts.
yeah, very much so. And going back to my earlier point as well on how close things are, I mean, in both groups really, but just score difference is going to be a big thing come the end of the season. There's still 3 games to go for most players, but yeah, I've got Jax tonight, and then I've got Castor and Mephisto to finish off Group B. So
Yeah,
it's a must win for me, but I'm not looking forward to those last 2 games.
Yeah, exactly. It's just that usually in a games like this where there's not many draws, you would expect the groups to finish like with like an actual ranking, like everyone separated by 3 points.
Yeah.
But many times we had situations where this diagram gets completely thrown out the window. And
Yeah,
Group B
consistently.
is exactly like that. I'm like, there's a huge chance that someone gets tied right now at the end of the group.
Well, Niclas has been doing his maths homework and has dealt the necessary damage to drop the med down into poison range.
Yep.
24.
To be completely fair, I think I remember Niclas having a very strong lineup in map 2, and the fact that he knows already that he goes second by now, it could be a very easy 1-1 situation. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here, because
Anything's possible, yeah. Even with the stronger lineup, all it takes is one shrapnel. That's all I'm going to say.
exactly.
And speaking of, the med was poisoned on the previous turn, so a 70 here would be huge, and only
It's
a 50.
Still decent.
Yeah, if you can just get a 25, that would be nice. Cattle prod with a power, maybe.
Depends on who's next. I have not taken account of the lineups because, well,
Oh,
I couldn't bother myself to just connect the person playing. So, God knows I couldn't do that either.
This is turn 5, and oh no, doesn't get the double. That was perfect angle, but just bounces it away. Does get the skip though, and that means that the med will have a turn. But do you body block and trank, or do you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I guess.
Body block and trank, and then just kill them, like hit them both. It's the easiest thing to do with the medic.
I feel like
and healing.
Yeah, that's also a good shout. I feel like 25 HP is kind of the limit of when you should consider killing the med. Like if you're on,
believe me, it's much higher than that.
Really?
Yes.
Ah.
I think below 60 is when you should start thinking about what to do.
Yeah, I guess it depends on your.
It depends on your enemy, of course. Yeah, because but you know, if you are like on 47 and there's a scout on the other team, you know what's gonna happen.
True, but if you're poisoned as well, that throws everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you have like 45 and you're poisoned, then you know that the snipe is going to come in.
Sure, yeah.
So you should at the very least considering setting up your pig to hit him with another of your team.
Yeah. I mean, so far, things are looking pretty positive for Niclas. He got the turn skip, he's got the med in the right position. His power is not healthy, but he's been dishing out solid damage. I mean, that's
but there's one problem. Oh, wait.
I'm listening.
Where's the Grenadier? Did he die as well?
What, Castor's Gran? No, he's still alive with the med. They're body blocked. We've got some.
Oh, okay. So he made him skip. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess forgetting about the health on top, that took away some of the damage. I mean, it was 80 on that last turn, but these air bursts are dealing big damage so far.
Yeah, you're right. It's looking pretty decent. It's looking pretty even. That's what I meant to say. If Niclas manages to, pardon the repetition, manage Castor's Grenadier.
I find that Pitch Invasion is one of the main maps where we see just so many body blocks happening. Like it's kind of something you have to have. You have to have at least 2 body blocks going on throughout the entire game because things just get so close.
Yeah. Shirley. I just
nice
read the
name.
name of that scout and it confused me.
Oh no, it's Shorty.
Okay.
He's shouting.
I am completely crazy tonight.
Yeah, he's still on full health. Para's on the high ground on 70, so Castor's still got some healthy pigs running around. And he can potentially get another skip here. He's down to 27. Just needs to get those 2 head jumps unless something crazy happens. But it should be pretty straightforward for Castor. Niclas just taking some time to think about his next move.
Okay. Sorry, I'm checking something. Can you entertain the audience for a second?
Yeah, sure. I'm just thinking that there is still that health crate, so if Castor isn't able to get those head jumps before the para can take his turn, I mean, Niclas is going with his sapper, so it's unlikely that the para will survive the next round of turn.
Okay,
It's
I can go back to commentary.
30 as well, down to 110. The bar puts it Castor a little bit ahead, but I don't know. Still too close. Sapper's on 90.
Oh well.
Para's still full health.
Should I say the line?
Not yet, not yet. We might need it later, though. All depends. Castor said his shrapnels have been terrible. I mean, that's still a solid 50.
Yeah,
Nothing
I feel
amazing,
like a 50 is just...
50 is mid now.
Yeah, but it's safe, because, you know, if you get a 50, that means you would have done the same with a TNT, so it's at least not terrible.
Yeah. I'm liking Niclas's mentality. Like, a lot of players kind of dive straight into the action. You sometimes just need to use every second available to kind of get your bearings and think about your next turn, and that's definitely what he's been doing the last 2 turns anyhow.
Yeah, this shot, I had it with Herb Derp, and it's actually easier than it looks, if you ask me.
Yeah, I saw, I think you threw it under and it's still connected.
Yes, that was very lucky, but
Yeah.
I had another throw of the same where I just did it exactly what Niclas did there. He just hit the pig perfectly.
Yeah. Well, there's the skip. The Gren can now get another skip.
Yeah.
Get the double skip coming in, so this is really going to flip things around.
Not ideal. I would have at least considered dealing big damage instead of doing this, because yes, you are having 2 skips, probably in a row, if I am not mistaken.
Yes, it should be.
Oh yeah, because that was the guy that hit himself with the... Okay, then it's definitely 2 turns in a row.
Yeah, and Castor can easily deal... Oh no, he's just gonna go for some more health. I thought he was going to use the
360 no scope.
back for damage, but never mind.
I don't think I would have cared at that point. I would have just gone for the other para that's healthier.
Yeah, well...
Woo!
Oh, loses the high ground. But he can take the shot from there. Gets
Go for the scout.
He's got to be careful. The minefield is in the middle, so he could be vulnerable to being hit, but that's still a solid 40.
Yeah, and yeah, you know, the fact that you can play 3 turns in a row really allows you to do a lot of things.
Yeah, and with Shouty over here, still on 110, I mean, and an airburst, I mean, that's pretty brutal.
I don't care. He's surely in my mind
now. Again, overshot, but I guess that's intentional. Gets at least 52. Oh,
yeah, I'd say that's in the range of good overshot.
Yeah, I can kind of sense. I can sense Niclas. He hasn't given up, but he's very much. He knows Castor's in control, so he's just dealing damage.
Is it in or on the back foot?
On the back foot.
Okay, thank you.
But I mean, that's probably a bit too short.
Yeah, that's way too short, and. It's always, if you catch it in the moment the shrapnel explodes, there's always like one shot that just goes completely wild. You can see the shadow of it just flies in a completely different direction.
Well, this is where the shrapnel's got to come into its own. The Grenadier is, I believe, still fairly healthy. Yeah, 73.
He's gonna need a 70 plus fall damage to kill.
Oof. Seems like far too much work, and that also seems a bit short. Oh! That is just brutal.
He got the 70, and I think he got a fairly healthy scout still, so he could do the jumps. on the
Yeah,
Grenadier. But
but
that's
that was that's brutal. I mean, solid 70. I'll give him that, but
oh, okay,
oh
never
man,
mind. The Grenadier's moving. It's over.
yeah. I mean, take your pick. Kill the scout. Kill the para. Castor's sitting comfortable. Not comfortably, just comfortable.
Not yet.
Not yet, no.
Like
He's
I
still
said,
got a
there's a
long way to
big
go.
king coming up, and Castor deciding to use the high explosive. Either he knows the health, he does know the
Yeah.
health.
Yeah. And what's interesting going into this next round, I know that Castor I feel like he is not underprepared, but just Australia standoff is one of the maps where he hasn't really been able to properly find his feet yet. How
To
much
be-
Niclas has had time for, I don't know, but we'll see.
To be honest, that's one of the most interesting things about this year's league, is that so many of us aren't used to the new maps because they were, introduced in Grunt League, which is like almost a year ago now. It's like February, but not all of us have played them.
Yeah, sorry, I was just scoffing at that shot. That was a tad bit short. Almost killed his own sapper, but never mind. And
Okay,
yeah, I think
decides
Niclas is,
to
yeah.
just.
I mean, I tip my cap to Niclas. He knows when he's been defeated, and he just wants to move on to the next round.
Yeah.
It's understandable. There's no point fighting the inevitable. So, Castor will take round 1, but he will be going second on round 2. And as you mentioned, yeah, Niclas will be bringing the stronger lineup, which we'll be discussing as we go into round 2 in just a moment.
Oh, that was a quick outro. Okay, we'll be back. We have Australia standoff. Alright, we're back. We are going to Australia standoff, and it's one of the first few times we have seen this map. Like we said before, one of the new ones. We have Niclas going full power with Medic Grenadier, Sapper Scout. And Pina, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just observing Castor's lineup. I mean, he's definitely gone with the weaker set, and he's saving the med for the final round if we do go to square off. So we have the contrast between the two now. And yeah, Niclas going with the full power one. So Australia Standoff is the one map that I haven't observed it being played or played it myself competitively yet. So this is going to be spicy.
There hasn't been really interesting games on it yet. I feel like there's only been a couple where one of the two won pretty easily. And I have a feeling that we're gonna have the same thing here with tonight with the two lineups and the fact that Niclas goes first, but
Yeah, he's going to have that advantage. So I think looking at the targets, I would honestly tranquilize the scout, to be honest.
just noticed that I forgot to put Castor in front on the score.
Nice. Yeah, if I was Niclas right now, I'd try and seek out the scout, or just, I guess, stick with even the para, or I don't know. I'm just trying to see who the primary target is going to be for Niclas here. Because you want to remove Castor's ability to poison. There are quite a few health crates on the map, so that is a plus.
So this is a very, like, this is a very tough part of the map to navigate. It's just the slippery tides are so annoying to get up there.
Yeah, that's deliberate.
Yeah, and the fact that if you go up there, then you are subject to the pig just sliding out if hit in a certain way.
Yeah.
Nobody goes up there ever.
I think Castor's gonna look to do that. Maybe. I'm surprised because that is kind of a danger zone.
Yeah, look at that one. That one is always gonna take you by surprise.
Yeah. But if he stays up there in the high ground, he risks being knocked in a dangerous position.
Yeah, let's see. Oh,
I think he's definitely practiced this because that looks good.
Oh, okay,
just overhead, but I'll take 25.
Fair enough. 25 for the attempt.
Yeah. A bit of backstory for this map. I mean, I wanted to... The only thing I had going for it, because of the map that it swapped out, obviously was these platforms. This swaps out friendly fire, so... Elevation is such a crazy thing in Hogs. It can really make or break it. I mean, if you stay on those high platforms, then a paratrooper has a lot more work to do to try and get you down. But so far, neither of them deciding to stay up there. So it's all about movement right now.
I'm just laughing at Axpy's comment. At this point, you should probably start a possible game 3 with another oh no, because apparently that's what I did for the first 2. And yeah, to continue your commentary on that, I think extra height is a great thing. It made Pigs in Space much better with the possibility of spawns on these things, and the fact that, that some of these have crates on this map, it just adds a little bit. They're not super useful crates, but they're worth a jetpack if you don't have anything better to do.
Yeah, right now though, it doesn't feel great for Niclas, only because Castor's collected both health crates and both medical balls. So Sapper and Gunner.
That's a 70 plus extra water damage.
Just when you think it couldn't get any worse for Niclas, he loses 102 HP.
Yeah. Wait, was he on 140?
Oh, sorry, no, my maths is terrible.
Yeah,
92,
yeah.
So unless he can capitalize...
another 70.
That looked bigger than it was, but I'm sure he'll take it.
I know. When the pig stays still, it's always like, hold on.
Yeah, it's giving me flashbacks. Thanks, Axpy. No, but GG on that one. It's one of those where it's like a bitter pill to swallow. It's like, fuck you, but also that was amazing.
That's an amazing way to put it, to be honest.
Yeah,
this guy's dead?
It's kind of like the best of both worlds.
Title of the stream has...
your title has Revan versus Angurian.
Oh, god damn it. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, well. So yeah, we've had 2 ginormous hits with both players in their shrapnels. It's whether or not Castor will just take a turn here to remove... It seems a bit overkill. He could just kill him with a shotgun. Not entirely sure what he's planning on doing here.
I like where this game is going shrapnel-wise. I don't know if I do.
Yeah, it seemed, again, a bit overkill from Castor, but he does take down the Grenadier.
He does not have a scout, right?
Castor? He does have a scout.
Okay.
No, he doesn't.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
looking at it. Oh, he does have a scout.
That makes...
Sorry.
I would have definitely tried to do 3 head jumps and oh wait, but no, medic. Niclas has the medic. That makes sense.
Yeah, and this. I mean, look at the double.
Yep.
Easy double, or at least it should be.
Let's.
Oh,
okay, he's going another double, but I feel like that guy is definitely. Oh no! Not even the one. Okay.
He gets it. Okay, it wasn't the worst possible outcome. He gets a kill, but okay. So Castor doesn't have any poisons.
Definitely feel like he should have gone for the easiest double there.
Yeah, it would have been a lot more effective. I mean, Castor would have then taken his turn with that.
That is true. That is very true. That's probably why he did it, because this gunner had a medicine ball.
That's a huge miss for it. That's basically a turn skip minus 9 damage.
Gotta give credit to Niclas for remembering that the Castor's gunner had a medicine ball.
Yeah. I mean, he still tried to go for the double. It just, again, just that little bit too much power. 9 HP. Gotta make it work. Every number, every little counts. Just whether or not that will be
surprising that nobody is on the island there. The one that usually has the 2 pillboxes on mission 7.
Yeah, Castor is the only one with a sapper, so he's technically the only one that can collect those crates.
He was debating whether to body block or not, but I guess the game decided for him.
Yeah, but at least he's got those 2 close together now, so just looking at the turn order, he's still got 2 sappers to use before his scout, so I don't think double poison will be on the cards just yet, but look at the position now. That gunner is definitely coming down. He's going for the shrapnel as well. I'd just play it safe with a TNT. But he is trying to get the big damage. He is on 160, that gunner. So...
yeah, Castor has got a lot of health on his side. Ooh!
That's a 50. But again, I would have just tried to nudge him down with the TNT, get the water damage as well.
Or the out of bounds slide.
Now, Castor... I'm not sure. I mean, he's definitely going for the med, but they're grouping up now.
Yeah, just get the medic away and then destroy him.
Yeah.
Just 8 damage, it's fine.
A little
Ooh,
bit
a little bit of
lost.
sliding.
It's not gonna have
Castor
enough.
has to be careful. Yeah,
Body
he
block instead.
resorts to body blocking the medic, which is not a great idea, but I feel like it would have been worse to risk grouping up 3 of his pigs in that corner there.
Yeah, and yeah, Xby, I know you're in the zone. It's fine. You were on fire. I can't say no. It's so true. But yeah, now we've got like bottom left-ish, the tiny battle going on between those two, and then just this massive grouping up of pigs in this corner. Which
Jesus Christ, look at
Niclas is trying to continue, but I guess position-wise, they're in the perfect spot for a double poison anyway. So unless Castor can move one of them away, it's another.
It really is looking like a Australia standoff.
Yeah, that actually didn't work out too well for Niclas for a potential double. I mean, the power's still there, so if you can get the right angle, it's all possible.
Shout out to Jax in the chat. I know that's your old username. I remember it, so I knew it was you. Yeah, Jackson Pin will be the next playoff. Okay, never mind. That was a huge hit. The edge of the map is pretty close there, but wait! What is he doing? What is he doing?
Oh, no, he's got to come back and take water damage to make it back to playable surface down to 29. I drop his health down to 15 at this point. You risk head jumps and poison. No, you don't, because Castor hasn't got a scout. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
But even so, just numbers from Hogs just terrify me. Like when I see something that's close to 25, I'm just like.
Yeah, to be honest, it is kind of just like that. You have to keep track of everything. And nice double, but oh wait, that was his pick, so that's I think like the best outcome of that one.
Yeah, Castor can remove it. He does have a gunner with the ability to heal. We don't see that very often. But medical balls
I tell you, I had a gunner with a healing hands in my game.
Oh yeah, I did.
It is hilarious to watch.
Just kind of two things you never thought could be put together.
Yeah.
He's gonna go flamethrower by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a decent move.
Oh, come to think of it, because of the flamethrower, I just remembered there has been a pretty good Australia standoff which had Axby and KB involved.
Yeah, actually, that was a good round. Niclas is gonna look to continue the heals. Of course, he knows his way around.
Yep, that was a long-range heal if I ever saw one.
Yeah, that's a good use of positioning. Can maintain, almost maintain a body block. Para so far.
That is poison, so definitely one of the 2 poisoned ones would be devastating for Castor. But he decides to go for Ricky, which is fair. He's got a decent amount of health, and he's next, so.
Yeah, remembering the turn order. Good stuff. It will be Castor's.
Look at the bar, it's perfectly even.
Yeah, that's quite surprising, actually, because I feel like Niclas is ahead solely based on health and having a med. But again, that gunner does have a medical ball, so you never know when that might be handy.
Could be because of the 2 poisoned pigs are still fairly healthy in numbers. That's a pretty good double hit possibility.
I think looking to
Just
drop him down,
up,
drop him down to 22. And he has skipped as well, so he won't be able to take his turn before the scout can poison him.
Yep, and he will be stuck right there next to his other pig, which means that the other sapper from Niclas can just hit them both.
Yeah, this is where Castor says, "Fuck you, I'm collecting crates."
And okay, one of the 2 is a self-heal. I can't remember the other one.
I think they're both healing. I think one's a medical dart, maybe? I'm the one who put them here, and I still can't remember them half the time.
Self-heal. Okay, at this point I feel like he should use it.
Yeah.
That's probably what he was looking for. He got back to 130.
Yeah, and now... Oh, that's so annoying. You want to put damage on that on that gunner, but he's going to get head jumps, drop him down to 60 maybe. Got to get 4 of them.
Probably. I wouldn't hit my medic, to be honest.
No, I think he's just maybe saving a 50. Just looking at the lineups, he does have the 2 sappers. Yeah,
Just
I
a
don't
double
know, actually.
TNT on these 2 on the bridge would be perfect.
Yeah,
Okay, he is
not,
making
not
him skip.
caring. Interesting.
Bold, I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, if there's any damage onto the other sapper here, I don't think there will be. Oh, was there a 3rd squeal?
Wow.
No, I know. There was.
Oh, the
So he
sapper
won't.
dropped down to 7, yeah.
Yeah, so he won't get the double turn skip, but he'll get 1 at least. But that does leave it perfect for the double damage now, or at least
Yeah.
the double poison.
Does he have any poisons left? I feel like he threw a lot of them.
He's got at least 1 left, yeah. He just needs to really think about positioning here as well.
Oh, he does have 1, okay. Hello, Angurio. This is Twitch. Gotta just shut out everybody randomly.
Yeah, positioning seems good.
I feel like he's making it harder than it should be, but this should be fine, yes. That's absolutely fine.
Nice. There won't be any extra damage. He is far enough away, but drops the crate for Castor. He does still have the medical ball.
Oh, he has 2 now.
Yeah. So he could bump himself back up to full health, so he could have 2 full health pigs.
Yeah, the question is whether you would do it now or later. I feel like a body block could be useful with damage, but then you risk not having enough time to use another heal in a previous turn.
Yeah, we've seen, okay, not quite full health, almost, but we've seen quite a few times so far this season players using medical balls with body block. Obviously, if you've got a pig that isn't low health, is fairly healthy, you can risk healing them a tiny bit.
I mean, there's math involved there, because, for example, I remember in my match with Agar, he used the medical ball right next to me because my pig was almost full health, so he wasn't going to gain anything from it.
Yeah. And this is where, Niclas really needs to utilize the body block. He's got to be careful here, because that pig could slip back down.
Where did the 3rd shot go? I'm sorry, hold on.
It went through him because, I'm looking at the replay, just based on the pig moving back down, it missed completely. So now Castor can capitalize, gaining the other healing item.
Another self-heal,
Another self-heal, yeah.
This,
it's still too close.
this guy is a Highlander, he just doesn't want to die.
Yeah, he's got a... I mean, the scout's not too scary now because he's all out of poisons, but... He's got to
if Castor
maintain
can play it out with the body blocks, I feel like he can claw it back, and the scout is dead, so no more poisons.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he's not?
Almost. Low health. But this guy's still on...
Oh, that's right, he got healed by the medic. He was on 29.
Yeah,
but now
so
he was on 49.
I don't know, is Niclas again? Yeah, he's got to go big damage. Yeah, the gunner's the best target.
He has to, yeah. The shrapnel doesn't have enough splash to bother the medic here. The distance is already enough, so it's the best option.
Both pigs still have healing items on Castor's side.
And that's a kill!
Oh, that's one way to do it.
Wait. Wasn't the gunner on 80?
He was on 95.
How did he die then?
That must have been a 110.
That must have been a 110. I think I saw him dying as he hit the mountain, though.
Okay, so maybe he took 90 and then maybe he took extra... We need to see it in, like, slow motion. We need, like, slow motion replays.
That would have had to be either 2 fall damage applications or just 110. I just saw something else.
Yeah, but damn, that is the way to do it. Niclas deleting the gunner, and now we have just a clusterfuck of pigs in this corner.
Yeah, and this is Niclas's last shrapnel.
Yeah, we don't see that very often. Both sappers all out of shrapnels.
In fact, before the other one that killed the gunner, I was gonna say, if Niclas runs out of shrapnels, he's in trouble, because he still has 2 very healthy sappers, and body blocks can be the end of him.
True, but he does still have TNTs.
Yes, but you still deal 50 as well as the enemy to yourself as well. But
True,
after he killed the gunner, that's not a problem anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I still feel like it's maybe a little bit too much for Castor. I think
Yeah.
if he can just, all he needs to do is stick to shotgun, stick to safe damage, and he
The
should
last
be
crate is a
okay.
suicide, Angurio.
Yeah, I mean, this guy is still with the sniper rifle, so that's easy, bringing him down to 59.
And then
I mean, Castor can cancel out this damage with the final self heal, but that in itself takes a lot.
I'm telling you, if that shrapnel, I feel like that shrapnel saved Niclas because I would have been in trouble
Yeah, it
with
would
the
have been a
health
lot
numbers.
closer.
All Castor had to do was, oh my god, that was so close to the ground.
I know.
All Castor had to do was kill the scout and the medic, and then the two sappers would have definitely lost against either one of Castor Pigs, I think.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
he's
but it would have been a
maintaining.
2v2, so no more rebond. I don't know. I feel like it would have been close.
Yeah, he's maintaining damage on the sapper, bringing them down into the 30s. He maintains the body block, not using the self heal yet, but Niclas can continue to just hit
Yeah,
him
I use
with.
a TNT at this point.
Yeah,
Though you have to keep in mind that the fact that the enemy has a self heal is super annoying.
it is, but again, the fact that it takes the turn away from you, like if Castor had a jetpack and he could like fly away and then use it in a safe spot, then maybe, but
Oh,
no.
okay. That's our extra 15 on the sapper.
Yeah, I honestly don't see Castor using the self heal, to be honest. Okay, ignore me.
I mean, this was the right moment to use it because it's the other sapper's turn, and he can just stay there body blocking and bait a TNT.
Yeah, there is still that other crate on the other side as well, which Angurio, yeah, did mention. It is a suicide, so I mean, yeah, Niclas is gonna sacrifice one of his pigs here to potentially bring him down to 15 HP if he can get it dead on.
Yeah, and then at that point it will be just over because Niclas' scout is in one hit range to kill, but the other one isn't. So
Yeah, and he can't even get any head
Yeah.
jumps on that scout either, so Castor's gonna just end it, and we are going to go to a round 3
if
on.
if he had tried one head jump, he could have maybe.
If he'd have been doing consistent head jumps over the last 3 turns, then yeah, maybe. But
Maybe. Oh no!
Niclas
Wait,
takes
there was the other sapper down here. Okay, never mind.
yeah, shrapnel saves him. Niclas takes it, and we go to square off of all places.
Yeah, after 2 games where one was clearly in front, now we have square off, and I'm happy that it's map 3. So,
Yeah.
let's see who wins in a while. We are back, everybody. It's about to go down on a square off. I don't know why I felt like doing the intro with this voice, but just go with it. Niclas is starting with gunner, scout, double para, and another gunner. So definitely, don't want to say weak lineup, but it's. I think he said at one point that he was aiming to finish it.
It's
two
weaker.
minutes.
I mean, you can see that the medic is the only difference here. Castor's saving it till last, but you're not always guaranteed that the med will be as effective on other maps because I find that Square Off, there's so much that you can collect and that you can do given the extra vehicles.
Always have to always have to remember that there's the one island with the minefield. If you get someone who isn't a para or a gunner there, it's pretty much useless.
Yeah, exactly. So whether or not Castor can get the good spawns, which looking at them, they're not terrible, but he does get the first turn.
Yeah. Again, we have to check who is on the minefield island. It doesn't look like they're scouts. I mean, we wouldn't see them if there were
Yeah.
Niclas' scouts.
Yeah, Niclas does have that one scout, so I think
It's possible. I mean, look at the other corner island. There's nobody there, so I'm assuming that the scout from Niclas is there at least.
yeah, I
Ooh,
think
but look at that one. That is super dangerous. That guy is a paratrooper and he's in the super TNT area.
yeah, but the kind of the deterrent that Castor has is just the fact that he is a medic, so he now controls that area. So yeah, okay,
Oh.
Niclas can destroy that pillbox, but he obviously still has those tranquilizers for
Okay,
later.
so just looking at the spawns, nobody in the cluster island.
Aw.
And
disappointed.
in the minefield, I think I saw a paratrooper and a gunner, so not too bad for either of them.
Whether or not, yeah, do you just take the heavy armor early, get the damage in. Niclas seeming a little indecisive.
Yeah,
And keeping
he's
his
surrounded by barrels. He has to do something about it. But that's a pretty group up if he has a chance to use it. That's gonna be two pigs from Castor exactly next to each other.
Yeah, and Castor again getting the lucky turn with the crate coming down. Can get a potential random crate.
Yeah.
Or is that always a rifle burst? I forget. No, that is a
Here's a
rifle burst.
question for you. Would you stay here? Well, okay. Would you stay here and worry about the gunner, or just leave him there to just deal long range damage?
Yeah, I would stay here, doing what Cass is doing right now, picking up the armor. I'm really surprised that Niclas didn't take one of the pillboxes in his previous turn. Maybe he will in this next one. I don't know.
Like
or
I
if he's
said, I'm
looking-
pretty sure he's trying to exploit the two grouping up. That's gonna happen right now, and
Yeah. Okay. Now his position makes sense because I suspect he was trying to get that crate dropped onto his head.
and be careful of what this is. Oh my god! This could be a double kill!
Okay, he's gonna save it for later, which is surprising. I don't think he
Either
wants
that, or this is so powerful that he actually said, okay, I don't want to win with this. And that is a possibility, I tell you.
I mean, I appreciate the etiquette, but if it was me, I'd say, no, screw you, Castor. You've beaten me many times before. I'm going to win now, but I'm saving it for later. It's not bad either.
I'm pretty sure that if he positioned himself on the stairs, he could have just sent them both out.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It would have been an easy 2k. But that's
a kill. No, it's not. No, it's not, because there's stairs there.
I know, but the bounce got it for me.
Yeah. If you get him in a certain angle, I feel like there's still a chance that the pig doesn't see the way to the stairs.
Yeah. Now, this is where I'm interested as to whether or not Niclas will go for the pillbox.
I would absolutely just jetpack there and kill them both.
Oh, actually, yeah, that works. But it does kind of remove the poison that he had on his previous turn. Yeah, I'd stick with killing the gunner.
He just doesn't want to do the double kill.
Yeah, yeah, I was about to say collect the crate as well. There is still plenty of time. No need to rush.
And now Niclas has 3, or is it 5 jetpacks in total? Because I think he used just one and collected.
Yeah, sadly not the magic number of 6, but close.
Still pretty good.
Yeah.
And the gunner just suffering this. I
Yeah,
feel like it's
Sorry, go ahead.
I feel like the Super TNT is becoming a little too prominent in strategies for this map.
Yeah, it is an easy delete button.
But then again, you can't make that argument with random crates.
Yeah, I feel like because this is the only map where they are really used now, or that they have consistently been. A lot of players are kind of reluctant.
I held my breath for that one because there was a chance of Castor triggering the barrel, and that would have been not pretty.
Yeah, you can see Castor scrambling to make it to the pillbox there just in time. So he's now got 3 pillboxes.
Yeah, this guy doesn't have a lot to do, to be honest. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, collect all the crates that are nice and fresh. He went with a higher angle there, not entirely sure why. Trying to land on the roof.
Probably to save time. I would definitely go for the random one first, because the cluster is pretty secluded, if you know what I mean.
It's kind of useless with his current position as well.
Also that.
Yeah, I think he's going to try and just... No!
Oh my god!
What a skip, but sadly doesn't make it to the pillbox either.
How poetic it is that it was Niclas to do that.
I know. Oh my goodness. There's potential for a double poison there.
Yeah, but you would have to put yourself in a very bad position. So he's going with the bounce. Oh my god! I have to just tip my hat to that one.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That was just perfect. And slightly terrifying. Niclas not going with the flamethrower, instead dealing damage onto... Can't really go for the scout, so goes for the other pillbox, which is not a terrible move. He's torn between pillboxes at the moment.
Yeah, I feel like this is a good... Oh, that's probably not going to deal all the 102. Oh,
no, it will. Yeah, it's going to hit.
No, yes, he did.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice. Perfect distance away. If you want a masterclass on flamethrowers and what distance to be, that is a perfect example.
Now discuss Castor. Wait, there's nobody else on this island?
That was perhaps the most awful random crate you could have got on a single cattle prod. I mean, maybe it'll be helpful later. The extra knockback, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, keeping the medic in health is definitely an asset for Castor. He is gonna be able to use him in late game, which is not a thing that happens in Hogs War.
Yeah, we've seen it previously when I played KB on Barnyard Blitz. The defensive medic is a viable strategy. It's incredibly infuriating because you know the medic is there, you want to damage him, but there's a pillbox in the way. So Niclas at the moment dealing damage everywhere else except on the med for now.
And another perfect flamethrower.
Yeah, another perfect one. Beautiful.
Oh, okay, look at the bounce.
I think he's alright. Yeah.
But only by an inch. I think
Yes, but that does leave him vulnerable.
Yeah.
And I think Castor is going to hit him with 2, save 1 jetpack for later, and then hit him with a
push
poison.
worm style would be enough for that guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's only going to hit him with the 1.
Yeah, definitely poison, yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to save 2 jetpacks for later.
Yeah, because there's no way he can kill you next turn, and next turn you can just fly away and leave him there to rot.
Yeah. Now, I mean, Niclas with 2 poisoned pigs. I mean, everybody's poisoned on that island now. All 4 of them. Oh, sorry, except for that scout. My apologies.
Oh,
but
just the shockwave is just... Is he gonna just leave it until the very end? As a,
maybe, until when he desperately needs it, but that should be a kill.
Yeah.
Unless the game pulls out something funky, which I doubt it's going to. Yeah. So, power falls, and the med is looking enticing right now. The bastard still says they're very even. But don't forget about Niclas's other paratrooper.
Okay, here... This one, I think, is going to be a mistake if he poisons this guy.
His position's a mistake for a start. I mean, I guess he doesn't care, but...
Okay, so this guy has 1 turn, has 5 jetpacks. He's gonna just ramble everything.
Yeah, we forgot about the jetpack haul, but he's actually going to go for the other para, which is...
I don't really like this decision.
It's not a terrible move, because I guess he knows that his para is going to die, but the time taken to get there, he's only really going to have time for 1 jetpack and then damage.
Yeah, you just have to use all of your jetpacks.
Yeah.
In this turn. I mean, it's not possible to use all of them. He's going to have time for a bazooka, don't worry.
Okay, just making sure. So avoids the skip, could maybe get 60 on him if he gets a lucky bounce.
Oh, nice bounce.
Good.
Oh wait, Castor is out of bounds. He's gonna
He'll nudge him, but he won't be far. Okay, maybe he will.
That's a little bit like 5 extra. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
5 of damage lost. 5 points.
Yeah, it was a decent turn though. Sadly, not being able to use all the jetpacks, but medic again with the final heavy machine gun. That's going to be interesting. And go for the para, who does still have that random crate. He is on 77 as well, so it's not a massive amount of health.
Yeah. Don't worry, don't forget that there's still that 1 random crate there. It could still change everything.
Yeah, it could be an F-rain, it could be...
an airstrike.
It could be a pistol.
Or a tranquilizer.
Okay, that could be helpful later.
Yep, it will definitely be helpful. This guy still has at least 1 jetpack, so he... Like, a medic with a jetpack is terrifying, and so is a para with a tranquilizer.
Yeah. I think that I don't think will reach. Okay,
yeah,
I thought he went for it.
Yeah, he's going to change his mind.
If he goes for it, he needs to angle it up ever so slightly.
And that's exactly what he did.
Yeah, the drop-off is...
Let's see.
Substantial. That's not going to make it.
Nope.
Yeah, no, it makes it to the minefield.
Yeah, just a little bit over. And now, yeah, Castor just doing the right thing, in my opinion, just leaving the gunner there. He's just to put the pressure on Niclas to finish the game before he can die by poison.
Yeah. And I guess he's got to go for the scout. He's got to remove the threat of shockwaves if Niclas ever decides to use them.
Ooh. Okay, no, he probably realized he didn't have time for it. Let's
still a good
see.
hit. Decent 33.
Okay, so Niclas has most ground advantage at this point, but 3 out of 4 of his team are poisoned.
Yeah.
And Castor has a medic in full health. So
Yeah, I think he's got to just try and just nudge him off and it'll be enough to kill that scout. That looks a bit too far.
no, it's perfect.
Okay.
Oh, you could even skip.
No, he's going to die.
Oh, barely though. Barely though.
What a call! No, but seriously, that was a good hit nevertheless. The overshoot worked. And Castor does have an airburst as well.
Jesus Christ, this guy's loaded.
I think he's gonna play defensive and say, screw you, you can come to me.
Yeah, it doesn't need to risk it. He just needs to wait for all Niclas's pigs to die, and then he has just one pillbox to take down, which at that point he will probably be out of ammo, and it will be game over.
Don't risk the biscuit, as they say. Niclas going with the pistol. I mean, it's still damage, I guess.
Yes, he's preparing the poison. You can clearly see it.
Castor.
Never mind, he's next.
Yeah. I mean, that could be huge if he can somehow detonate the barrel from there.
There's several ways to do it.
Yeah, I'd go with a rifle burst.
Yep.
But he's gonna.
Chooses not to.
I think
Posing himself to the point. No, okay, no. He's just going.
He's gonna try and drop it behind him, so it's enough to detonate. That's not gonna do it though. Oh, does get 33.
I think that's enough. No, it's not.
Yeah, that was 55 plus the 10.
Oh yeah, I forgot that guy was on 115. We saw it before the turn.
Yeah, and I think position, you've got to back up a little bit more than that. I think he's still vulnerable to being hit by splash damage from there.
But now Niclas just needs a plan to take down the pillbox here. Just Castor has no interest in moving.
Yeah, I don't think Niclas does either from that position.
Hold on, this guy has a cluster. He could jet back there and destroy the pillbox with a cluster. It is enough.
Yeah, but he does only have 37 HP, which leaves him vulnerable for a trank from the med, so...
I think he needs to move now, with the fact that Castor will skip his next turn.
I would honestly not go close. I would keep my distance, deal long range damage with the bazooka, and
you don't have enough time. Everyone is gonna die from your team.
Yeah. Oh, it's too close.
Okay. No. Okay. Oh my God, Niclas, what a call!
Look at the timer.
99%. Oh.
He didn't even get the full
Okay.
blast.
So many things happened in those 5 seconds. First of all, he last second tried to throw the grenade. Then he ran into a slippery tile, which meant that the timer would have stopped if he hadn't immediately pressed X again to throw it, but then failed to destroy it.
He needs to hit this. That looks...
Oh my God!
No!
How much is it on? It has to be like 2 or 1.
He's on 1 HP. It was on 16.
Are you serious?
Yep. I mean, regardless, the skip was gonna come anyway because the medic wouldn't have slid down into the water or anything. But still, just the damage alone right now is huge.
I don't think there is. Oh wait, there is a way for Niclas to win. No, there isn't. You can't go there with the shockwave.
He's just got to hit. He's got to hit him with a dead-on mortar and just try and deal long-range damage now.
I suppose.
But it's kind of like every shot has to be 100% or at least 95% accurate.
That one doesn't even reach. I don't think even if you go 45 degrees, it doesn't even reach, I think.
Yeah, it's far too short.
Oh, the irony. The irony of that thing. Exploding now and dealing 7 damage to the paratrooper. Whether that was the pillbox itself or the shrapnel, the little shell.
Castor can get another skip turn if he deals the necessary damage onto the gunner that's by the minefield. I think that guy's on 45.
He just needs to, bring out some tea and just set himself inside this building, and he can just...
Yeah, because, I mean, even with the airburst as well. I would hit him with the airburst. Just go big damage. That's not going to make it. It's going to hit the minefield and blast over, but still. Skip turn incoming. In a second.
I have never seen a game where one of the 2 players has absolutely no reason to attack like this.
Yeah. I feel like Niclas is regretting not using that shockwave.
Yeah, probably.
But I mean,
I commend him for not using it if it was because
yeah,
he thought it was unfair. I
yeah,
commend him for doing so.
I applaud the etiquette, but when you've got the chance, just take it.
Yeah, it's just self-heal, self-hit here. It's just this game sometimes requires you to be cynical to win.
Yeah, it's prolonging the inevitable in my eyes, unless something insane happens. But Castor topping up his tranquilizers back up to 3. He can get another skip turn with a dead-on shot here, without any splash, of course.
For a second, I thought he was gonna just ram the airburst into himself as a celebratory win move.
That looks good.
That could be a skip. Oh,
I think he's
barely doesn't.
Oh, just, but it's gonna equal a skip anyway in the long run.
I mean, it was already over by the time Niclas messed that mine up.
Yeah.
If Niclas had managed to... Not that mine, the cluster. If Niclas had managed to destroy the pillbox with the cluster, Castor's medic could have dropped next to the water, and then he would have one turn with the gunner here to kill the medic and claim the win.
Yeah,
it was his win condition, so it was very good for him that he went for it, but he was just unlucky with the detonation of the cluster.
Yeah, and the health pool says it all. The gunner and the scout potentially going to skip within the next 3 turns.
Wow.
That is almost a perfect hit, dropping him down to 11, and I think Niclas now will be looking to... Yeah, he knows.
Just
the shuffle...
Castor's medic turning into a juggling clown with the grenade launcher shots.
Yeah. I wonder if Niclas is just going to go for the self-kill here. Or the punch, maybe. No. Yeah.
This feels like... this almost feels grim in a way.
It is, yeah. It's really... But again, it's another perfect example of defensive medic winning. I mean, Poison, of course, has done a huge amount of work. That is a perfect shot regardless. Oh, no splash damage. That's so unlucky.
You know, there is a chance that he could have gone out of bounds, and I don't know if there's a explosion area there. I'm pretty sure there isn't, but...
Yeah, it would have required a lot of knockback, but... I still find it funny how Castor has that cattle prod. One of the most useless items.
What? How did it only hit the gunner?
Hitboxes. They're a funky thing. Well, that means that Castor takes the win 2-1. What a way to do it.
Ridiculous game. Square Off is always one of those maps that just gives you this amount of show, basically.
Yeah. And again, I applaud Niclas's performance, but Castor once again coming up trumps. Again, it came down to the final pick, but the med saving him for last in the 3rd round really paid off.
And now I'm really interested to see what happens in Group B. Because I'm going to be honest, again, Niclas was the finalist last year, and he was one of the most brilliant players in last year's Hogs War League.
Yeah.
So he's now really risking to not qualify, but he still has 2 games. He can make it to 9 points, and 9 points could still be enough, so we'll see what happens. Now, we're going to just have a slightly longer break, because we have to change up players and commentators. Pin is going to go in the... playing booth?
In the ring. I gotta plug in my controller, go in the ring now.
Yep, and Castor is coming back here to commentate with me the next match, which is going to be Jax versus Pinstripe. See you guys in a while.
Let's go.